Welcome back to the demo of Manor Lords. We have already done one episode on the channel, don't hesitate to check in the video description below if you want to see it. And we are moving on. We've started to build a small town. As you can see, we have 5 houses over here. Those ones even have a garden in the back. This is really cool. You know, you have a door for your houses, everything like this. Let's go inside. And not much. They don't even have a bed. That's something we need to change, and to change that, this is actually the mission today, because we want to start getting them to level 2. We want to start providing some good things. Right now they're provided with water, and it seems fuel for this one at least, because I think they went, you know, to get it themselves in the storehouse. But we need to provide in some food, some clothing, some entertainment, and some face. So it's not gonna be so easy. I think there's gonna be quite a bit of work, and that will probably show us if this game is as good as we think. Okay, let's dive in. So first thing first, we seem to have not too much food. So let's try to potentially improve on that. We've created in the first episode a forager hut, and with that we have, you know, a bit of berries over here. But we should probably make now a hunting camp. This will give us some meat, but also some pelts, which I guess we may need for something like the clothes. So let's put it over here, but let's also maybe build a road this side to make it easy to go into the storehouse. Okay, so that's gonna be a hunting camp. We'll also need some people to work there. So I'd really love to get a bit more families. I don't know if I need to create more houses to get more family to come in, because right now I only have 5 houses for 5 families. So this may be the problem, to be honest. So let's actually build also maybe 2 more houses. We'll build them on that side. We don't have enough resources. We need 4 wood, we only have 3. Let's accelerate a bit the time. Hopefully to get a 4th one very quickly. Wood, please come in. I have quite a few people working on wood, but taking a bit of time. I think it's because my ox has to go all the way from here to there. I should have maybe cut wood a bit closer. But here it is, we have it now. So let's build it. Okay, so 2 more houses. Hopefully that will give me more families so that we can have more people working. Now, we have the hunting camp that is done over here. But we need to make sure that we have this. This is where we see, you know, all of the food. And we can see that there's 41 wild animal over here. I'm going to say hunt until you get to 20 and then probably wait a bit so that, you know, this number goes back again up, because we don't want to just kill them all. But yeah, I think we're already getting some meat in. We have 3 meat. We may also be getting some pelt. So that is really good. So let's move to the next one. We'll have to see if my food is going up. Oh, fuel is really down. We only have 5 months of fuel. So that is the next one we should be doing. Firewood. Firewood is a good idea. Let's put it very close to city, like over here. That seems good. I think that will take the wood over here. Okay. So 1. Hopefully that will make this go back up. Problem is now we've assigned all families to do something, so I think we have nobody to build things. I'm gonna take 1 family out from here so that they can be the one building now. And then this can replant trees. That is pretty good, I guess, to put close to here if we want for the logging camp in the future. Then we can do a mining pit for iron. Later there will be also the clay. But we don't really need that right away. I think what I want to do now is see a market area. The market area is, you know, you decide sort of, it seems, the area where we're going to put stalls. So I think we're gonna put it over here, right? Next to all of our houses. This is it seems to be a bit like a house where you put 4 corners. I don't know if this is big enough, we'll have to see. But that's what it is. So it cleaned the area so that then we can put some stalls. I'll put them very close to the road for now. That seems quite small actually, so maybe this was way too big. We'll have to see. I wonder if we should have also a road that goes maybe like this to simplify this transport. So remember, we're still making those 2 houses here to hopefully get more families. So we have a food store, then we need a firewood store. And put it just next to it, I guess. Or not. We don't have enough wood. We don't have enough wood, so we're gonna have to wait a bit for that one. As always, don't hesitate to share, in the comments if you have any questions, any thoughts. I know this is already the 2nd episode, so hopefully if you're still here... Oh, and here it is. We have now a 2nd family. So some of the people that were living over here, or maybe were actually homeless. I don't know if we still have... No, I don't think we have homeless people anymore. I think they used to be there. Yeah, the homeless tent has disappeared. So I think it's just, there's, for example, over here, if we look, this guy maybe is like 16, right? So as soon as this is built, he's gonna create his own family over here. So that will be great. Of course, this will also increase a bit our demand. We'll have to be careful about this. And this is maybe what is missing currently in the game. Maybe it will be improved later on, but I'm missing a bit sort of a statistic menu, a bit more in terms of the consumption. I feel like this is a bit hard to see. I mean, we do see that each person consumes 1 unit of food per month and 1 unit of fuel in the winter. But I feel like this is a bit hard to predict. But anyway, we have, a new family, so that's great. That means we'll have more workers. Maybe I'll put, let's see, is that going, that's going down fairly quickly actually. There is a lot of resources here. So I'm gonna put a 2nd one over here for now. Then I think when we have 1 more family, we'll put it again on the logging camp. And let's accelerate. So we're in August, so soon we'll move to autumn. We'll have to be careful. Then it's winter, and winter, this is the tough time of the year, of course. So they do have 1 food, which I think comes from the vegetable garden. Right? Oh no, this one also gets 1 food. So I don't know. Maybe they're just walking all the way over here. So the food stall hasn't been built yet. So we are starting to gain influence. We have 125. If you look at the map, conquering a new territory, it seems 1000 of influence. So slowly but surely we're getting there. We're also gonna need somebody to work at the food stand, right? To go get the food and then sell it to people. So we have a new family again, now that we've built this one. So the number of family definitely seems to be linked to the number, of houses. So that is good. Let's, as I said, start first with more logging, because we still have quite a lot of time before we need to move on. And yeah, we're gonna need a lot more houses, I think. Right, again, the number of houses limits your number of families, and I'm out of wood actually, so we're gonna need to wait for that. Again, as I said in the previous episode, I do feel the basic or the normal speed is a bit slow. I feel like I always want to increase it. I'm making it a bit simple for now. It's sort of 2 roads going to the market. So hopefully that will help for now. Okay, so we have... I really like how you see they just follow the road easily. That's really cool. 2 more houses over here. Perfect. And they're big enough so that we can put a garden if we want, if we had some tools. For tools, we're probably gonna need, I'm sure, some iron. This is over here, right? Iron into iron, so iron ore into iron slabs, and then iron slabs into, and fuel into tools. So we'll need to make sure we provide enough, so we need to make, so we need to make sure we are making enough fuel before we move to that one, for sure. Okay, so that will give us 2 more families. Then let's maybe build the firewood All over here. And we have some 40, but it says only 3 months because we have 20 people in the city now. The city is definitely growing. People are making babies. But yeah, this garden is so cool. You know, we can see carrots. It's that cabbage probably or something like this. Well, the carrots are a bit red instead of orange. Maybe that's just me. Really, really cool. They've definitely been cutting all of the forest. We don't have any, warning, so that's something. The animals are going down. We'll have to be careful about this. Berries too. And then we've put 2 people. But we have a lot of food. And it only says 4 months, which is slightly strange. We do have quite a bit, so I'm happy with that. These houses are being built. We only have 1 family that's available for construction, so it takes some time, but we'll get there. There's 1 homeless person. I'm not sure where I would see that. Oh, we are really in trouble for fuel. That's because I forgot to put somebody here. That is not great, so let's make sure indeed to put somebody here. We need to have more. And, start there. If I get a second family, maybe we'll even put it over here as soon as we get that family. Because frankly, I'm a bit worried for winter, right? Winter is gonna be December, January, and February, 3 months. I mean, each season is a quarter in the game. So we're in trouble. If we only have 2 months and we need 3 months, that is trouble. Trouble in paradise. Okay, we have 1 more family. Let's put it over here, as I just said. Then when this goes up, maybe we don't need to, we'll have to see. But for now, I think that is definitely needed. And we still have 1 homeless. Maybe this will help. This continues to grow, right? They're like bunnies. Okay, we're back to 3 at least. That's something. And oh, no new family this time. Not yet. So maybe we've actually, all of the houses actually have, maybe the babies are too young or something like this. We can change their names. Oh, and no meaning. That's for you. Really cool. Always love when you can do those small things of changing names of everything. Why can't we actually also change the name of the house? That would be cool, If you want one of the plots to be named after you, don't hesitate to tell me. The next one is for you, Christoph. It's been really amazing to see you, all your support, both on Anno and also on Captain of Industry. I don't know if you're gonna love Manor Lords, but definitely seems like something you could love. And also maybe Marcus. Marcus, really been loving all of your comments recently, so thank you for that too. Okay. So we have 1 house that has nobody in it. So we shouldn't have homeless people. Why do we have homeless people? I don't understand. Something is slightly strange over here. But that is life. That is life. So we have 2 stalls. We have the firewood stall and the food stall, but nobody's walking in them, right? Oh, and now we have a family that just came in. Perfect. So, but we're back to only 2 months of fuel. That is really scary. That is really scary. Or should I put a 3rd one over here? What's good is that my food is definitely going up. Firewood is going up, but it seems not enough. Because it still says 2 months. That is definitely a bit scary. We seem to have quite a bit of stock over here. Soon it's gonna be even full. Oh, now we're good. Maybe it took some time to be recalculated or something like this. Maybe it does it every month. But that seemed definitely to be enough. One thing I want to do now is make sure we have, some people to transport. Because, for example, this is full now. So I want to make sure we have one person over here. Okay, and actually this is a warning. No resource in the area. Oh, we've taken all of the berries. And the berries will come back in the spring, if I'm not mistaken. Which also means we probably don't need 2 people over here doing nothing. So maybe, and horse, yeah, and the wild animal are also going down. So we need to be careful about this. And we are going into winter, but maybe winter is actually the best time to start, a farm. Because it's gonna take some time to actually start the farm. So this is a field and this is a farm. I think we need first a farm. Not enough resources because we need tools. Okay, so we cannot do that right now. So maybe let's focus actually on what we're supposed to do, which is to make some clothes. So how are we going to make some clothes? Over here, maybe the tannery. Convert pelts into leather. And this one converts wool into worn, flax, and linen. So the clothing store will distribute clothes, leather, and yarn. This is basically, you're not making them really clothes, you're making them resources and they make their clothes themselves. Which helps a bit. Yeah, that means we only need this one to be, I guess, quite close over here. And we put, no, this is too close. Maybe over here. Okay. The storage is full over here. We got a warning, that was cool. I would love to see what she's transporting. Guess she's going to food store. Okay. She's starting to transport things in the food store, but nobody is walking there. It's because she's, I think it's because I assigned one person over here and I also assigned this. It's because I assigned her to the granary, if I'm not mistaken. Or not. I don't know who she is. Oh, we have 3 families. Okay, we have 3 families that are doing nothing because we took them out of the forager hut now. So let's see. Here we have 1 person. And I think that's enough because this is going down for sure. And we have 1 person there, 1 person there. 2 over here. I think that's enough. And we got to 12 months. So I'm good over here. Let's put a second over here. So we don't have a lot of timber for sure. Then I definitely want to get into food at some point. But I also need a family for here, right? So this is the next family is going to go over here. Which means then we'll also probably need some people to work in the food store. We're gonna need even more family. Look, we're providing 5 types of food. How is that possible? I only have... Oh, we also have the vegetables. But that's only 4. I don't know how we get into 5. We're not producing enough clothing, entertainment, and face also. Let's not forget about that, actually. Which is over here. I think the entertainment is this one for now. The tavern, probably get more in the future. And then the face is the church. Grant access to faith. Let's put it, maybe somewhere over here. Oh, we need more wood. But instead of, in the center, maybe more kind of over here. And then for this, we are obviously going to need ale. So how are we making ale? To make ale, Not over here. Here. We're gonna need to convert the barley into malt and then the malt into ale. So that's not the simplest one. And as we said, to make barley, we're gonna need a farm, and to make a farm, we're gonna need the smith, right? So we definitely need to also get into the iron. So this second mission, again, as at the beginning I sort of said, this is gonna be definitely a harder mission. I wasn't lying. This is definitely a harder mission than the first one. We're getting into the real part of the game now. We're gonna need more houses if we want all of these people to work. So let's accelerate the time once again. Extend the road over here, over there. Maybe let's create one over there. I'm not saying it's necessary, I think it's a bit more also for aesthetic that I'm doing this. But at least we seem to be good on food and on fuel. We have a new warning, which is the pantry limit has been reached. This one has a lot of space. I think it's maybe this one. Yes, this one is full. That's fine. That's all good. And have we finished? No, this one is still not finished. Let's get my ruler to help them. You know, go guys, go, go, go. You can do it. I know it's raining. I know you haven't eaten anything. You have no clothes. You know, you're basically unhappy. You may be also sick. Oh, this is actually something we haven't seen. It seems there may be no sickness or fires, things like this. Maybe this will come later on. Okay, you're just going around the house to build it. Let's accelerate, and we're in November. Winter is gonna start. I'm excited to see the snow everywhere. So maybe that's just me, but I feel this is not, it shouldn't be a warning that my stall, my market stall for firewood, my market stall for food is full. It's almost like the opposite. If it's empty, I want a warning, but if it's full, it's normal. I wouldn't want this warning. I obviously want a warning if this is full, like my storehouse. Right, but it's not. So anyway, this is almost done. And we're in December, it's not snowing yet. Please show me snow, I want to see snow. And it is. We have the tannery. That's a bit of a strange yellow color for the water. Or is it the sun? Now let's put one family to work there. And hopefully that will start to make some interesting clothes. The one thing though is we need 2 clothes, it seems, right? So it's leather, yarn, clothes. So where are we making the yarn and the clothes? That's the question. Wool. Maybe I need sheep for wood. And then the wool into yarn. The flax into linen, which I think is what they call clothes in the other tab. So yeah, either flax or wool is gonna be the second one that I need. But again, first we're gonna need to do iron, and which means that before we can do all of this, we'll probably need even a few more houses. Good thing is we have food. That's not the problem. Don't have a lot of this though. So fuel. It only says 13 months, but 13 months is a year. And we're only using it for winter, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, the snow has started, as you can see. Look at it. Even the mountain. Wow, this is looking so great. And remember, will be able to build all of this. Well, all of this is buildable, right? This is the whole map. And the whole map goes all the way over here. So we can build on all of this. This is just amazing. I can't wait for this game to come out. What was I saying? I forgot. Yeah, I think we don't actually need 2 people over there. Which will give me 1 to go start working on the mine. So how does that work? This is the deposit. That's strange, it doesn't seem... So maybe, you know, it doesn't need to be there because they're gonna walk over here. So maybe we'll just put it next to it with a road, you know, something like this. I hope. We'll have to see when it's built. Otherwise, I'll show you how to delete buildings, I guess. Yeah, the snow is there. They have some firewood, so they're happy. There's some fumes coming out. Gatehouse, tax collectors, garrison, the Manor Lord. Yeah, I need a manor house, of course. Why don't I have one? Trading posts, I mean, for now, not really too keen to get into that. I think we need first to get the basics right. Not ready fully for that. Yeah, I need my iron, and I'd love to make also a church, but it's 8 of wood. So I'm, you know, I've put 2 of these. I think if we can, we should even put 3 for now. And here it is, the snow. Wow, this is so cool. You can see even the garden. All the vegetables are disappearing because of the snow. I mean speed 3, right? The only thing that's not super normal is, yeah, the food. Nothing is happening to the food. It's not spoiling or anything like that. It's like Father Frontier. Maybe that will come later on. Really cool. I think with that, we should be producing, yeah, all of the food. And we have 6. I need 8. How's the... Oh, so this is... Oh, it says disconnected from road network. Okay, let me check that. I think I just need it like this. Connected, perfect. You can have 4 people walking there. For now, there's none. But yeah, I'm keen to see if that will work. Not too sure. Not too sure. We only have 1 family available right now. How is that doing? 20. So they must have stopped actually. If I look over... Where is it? Hunting camp. So if I look over here... It's crafting. What does that mean? Basically mean he's not walking. Because indeed, it shouldn't be walking, given that there's only 20 left. So let's potentially take him out for now. And put him over here. Okay. So. And we're definitely making some good progress. We have 7 timber. Let's accelerate a bit. So cool, they're all different. I'd love to get a bit more, you know, when you click on him, maybe to see, you know, right now I can only see his name and what he's doing, like a sign. But, you know, I'd love to see maybe what's his wife's name, or get, you know, him to say what he feels, like, oh, I want some clothes or something like this. But yeah, this is just me being picky. This game is amazing. So is this working or not? Where is the guy? Come. Task ID 27. I mean, obviously, again, this is a demo. Some of those things need to be corrected, but I'm sure this will happen. This is a detail. They are working. Now the question is, what are they making? Because the iron is there. They don't seem to go to the iron for some reason. So I'm wondering if they're not doing anything right now. And I just made a mistake. Because I don't see stone. They're walking. Yeah, I don't think this is good. I don't think this is good. Let's delete this and let's try to rebuild it on top of this deposit. And hopefully this will work. Okay. And in the meantime, we have 14 timber. So let's make church. Church, and as I said, I want to put it over here. And maybe while we're at it, let's create a new family. I think we're good on food and fuel. It went a bit down because it's winter, but should go back up. Oh, 2 houses this side. That's pretty cool, actually. Can turn it if I want to 3. Oh, that's pretty cool. 2 this side. And if I want to be very efficient, this would be the way. But I think we're not about efficiency today, a bit more about discovering the game. So let's do like this in front of the church. Maybe the priest can live there. This is going back up now that we've stopped, the hunting camp. Of course, we'll need to remember in the spring or when it's a bit back up to put it again. Okay, so this is building. Let's see. What are they going to do? I hope this is not bugged and we won't be able... Oh, stock damaged by weather. So there is actually spoilage. But we don't really see the spoilage or predict it. So that's something we'll have... Oh, why so many people? That's something we'll have to be careful of. So let's put someone and see if he or she will actually be doing something. You are minor. Give me some resources. Okay, right now he's still not doing anything. Oh, yes, perfect. We have some iron ore. Yes, love it. Love it. Okay, and we can probably see it somewhere here. Yes, 2 iron ore. Amazing. Okay, we're in February. The snow is starting to go away. It's amazing. Our food is starting to go down. And how's the church going? Now we have 4 out of the 8 resources transported. A bit more work needed. Half there. Here it is. This. Wow. Snow is going away bit by bit. The garden is starting again. Now that we are in March. And in March, this should also start to go up, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Because otherwise my food is going to be in trouble. For sure. And we have 100 of reserve, but still. This is not going up yet. I'm a bit worried. At least this one is. Church is still being built. 6 out of 8. I really love if I could build another. Ooh, I could put more people on this. I miss that. Because right now there's no people. I don't know if that means we have more of those oxens if I put more people or not. But yeah, I completely miss that. Which means, once again, sort of need more families. Because otherwise, I can't put anyone. Yeah, I mean, their food, once again, I don't think that should be a warning. Like, if my house is full, that's good. I shouldn't complain about that. Oh, I think the church is finished. Let's pause, take a look. Yes, oh, we can put the bell sound. Is there different ones? Maybe that will come in the future. But yeah, it seems we don't even need anyone to walk there. There's no priest. There is a storage, I'm not too sure of what. Maybe candles or something like this we'll see in the future. But I think the key thing is if we look over here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Look at this. All gardens are different. It's so amazing. Yes, we have the face that is given now. So we are sort of halfway there to the mission. We've done the food stall, the firewood stall. We have created the church. Now we need to do a bit better in terms of clothing and in terms of entertainment. And then we'll be able to upgrade to level 2. It seems we only need wood to upgrade for now. So that is great. That is great. If we needed something even more, that would be interesting. We've also started to mine some iron ore over here. We have how many? 26 in stocks now. So that's actually pretty good. And with that, actually, maybe that seems like a lot. So maybe we'll stop that. And with that, we'll be able to create first some iron slabs. And then with the iron slabs, some tools. We're gonna need the tools for sure. But we also need to be careful about our food. Our food is only at 6 now. We're building some new houses there. So some great progress in the second episode. Please don't hesitate to smash the like button if you like this episode, if you like this game. Love to hear any thoughts, comments, requests that you may have in the comments below. And I hope to see you next time.